Welcome back, it's Javier.
And Adela. And today we're going to be talking about a HorrorPack Exclusive movie that we got in December. Right here. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. And this one, we wanted it to be good. We really did. But it's just disappointing.
I mean, the premise sounded like it was going to be... The premise made it sound like this was going to be a fun movie to watch.
Mm-hmm. So basically it's just about this woman and her son that are trying to survive in like a bomb shelter type of thing after some type of apocalypse. It's just them two, but it does show some flashbacks of the dad was with them too, but he went out to find supplies since they were running low and just never came back. And so basically they're just trying to survive. The mom goes out to try to find supplies at one point. She does come back, but she couldn't find anything. So they find all the old Christmas decorations and like set up this bomb shelter like they're celebrating Christmas and they're waiting for Santa to come. And
so with this movie, it starts out pretty decent, kind of, you get like the sense of dread throughout the whole movie with them being like in the bomb shelter, whatever it is they're in. And you're like, okay, this is probably gonna like turn out to like have like a really, really, really good ending. And again, it's good up until a certain point of the movie. It gets really, really stupid.
mm-hmm.
Like about 30 minutes before the movie's over, they like throw something in there that you're kind of like, what?
It just shouldn't belong. It's like really dumb. But, there's really not much we can say about it without giving it away. But, yeah, it gets pretty stupid. I know a very specific way that this movie could have ended, alternate to this, the way it actually did. They would have just been a million times better.
So the way we were thinking about that, it would have worked for the kind of movie this is.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest disappointments of this movie, besides it getting stupid towards the last half hour, is, they keep you wondering what in the world happened. What?
Yeah, you never know what type of apocalypse it was. Like, if it was nuclear, if it was, like, you just don't know. So that's kind of frustrating. Like, you don't know what type of apocalypse it was.
Yeah, they left out a lot of stuff that they could have, like, thrown into the movie. Maybe they just didn't write that into the script originally. I don't know, but it would have been nice to, like, know what happened.
Get a little bit of backstory. And then another thing about this movie is it is literally the epitome of an indie movie. Like, the lighting is really bad. The sound quality is really bad. The acting is really bad. Like, it looks like the kind of movie that, like, a high school student filmed on a cell phone.
Yeah, some of the stuff in this movie, like, there's, like, scenes where there's, like, characters talking, and you just hear, like, you hear the music in the background like louder than you hear the people talking. So you kind of have to like turn it up on some of those scenes. You're like, what?
Yeah, the audio quality is bad. It's just, it could have been so much better. A few tweaks and maybe some color correction and some audio enhancement. It could have been better.
There's some gruesome parts in this movie, maybe one gruesome part in this movie that I really kind of did enjoy, because it gave that movie like a big sense of dread.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like really shot perfectly, but other than that, like...
Yeah, and there's another scene where when the mom is out searching for supplies, where she comes across a body, and it looks like it had been torn apart by some type of creature. So, like, it really just leaves you guessing. Like, we have no idea what type of... And she goes out wearing gas masks, so obviously they're afraid of something in the air, but there's also creatures that are attacking people. I mean, it's really kind of all over the place.
And this movie probably, for anybody who has seen it, this movie probably would have worked had they, not thrown in some of the stuff that they did later in the movie. Like, I probably would have been fine with this movie without the stupidity. And for those of you who have seen this, if you have, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Let's just say this. There's one particular character that seems to always appear in Christmas movies that really had no place in this Christmas movie.
Yeah, It's a disaster of a movie, honestly.
Like, it had the bones, the structure to be so good, but they fell short somewhere, which sucks.
Yeah.
But
And so, you know what? I mean, if you haven't seen it and if you're interested in watching it, that's on you. These are our personal thoughts on the movie. Like, if you still want to watch this movie, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
we're not telling you not to.
yeah, and I think that goes without saying with all of our reviews. We just give you our opinions. We're not telling you should or shouldn't watch something. Obviously, you should always form your own opinions about everything. Don't just take our word for it. Always. Like, we're never going to try to shove our own opinions down your throat. So.
Yeah, with this movie, it's kind of hard to give it a higher rating because of some of the stuff in it. So, I think I'm going to leave this one at a 4 out of 10, and that might be a little too generous, but...
I was going to say 3. 3 out of 10. Like I said, it had the bones. It really did, but...
And this version was only available through the HorrorPack Limited or HorrorPack subscription, and honestly, that's probably the only way that we'd probably get this, because looking on Amazon, we were doing some research on this movie. You could get this movie like physically on Blu-ray or DVD on Amazon for about $25. And for this movie, I don't really see...
That's way too much. It ain't worth anywhere near that.
But they also do have it available to rent digitally or to own digitally. So if you guys, if anybody is interested, we'll of course link that down below.
Yeah, I'll have the links down below for you guys for sure. That was our review for White Doomsday. I wish we had better things to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, I really hate trashing a movie. I do.
Yeah. But you know, we gotta be honest. We're all about honesty here on our channel. Which...
Yes.
Y'all should know. Y'all should know that by now. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to go follow both of us over on Instagram. We'll have it on the screen and down below for you guys. Give this video a thumbs up before you go if you liked it. And then leave us a comment down below. Have you seen this movie? Are you going to watch it? What are your thoughts? Let us know, because we'd love to hear from you. And then hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it if you haven't already, because you'll never want to miss an upload. We have some good things coming.
What she said.
Ditto. Thanks. Bye.